Your cats watch you very closely, every single day. It's not just about food, it's about something much deeper. They're constantly picking up on how well you can speak their secret language. A lot of people who live with cats assume cats feel loved simply because their needs are met. But if you miss subtle emotional signals, your cats might be feeling something completely different. And when you finally understand what they have been trying to say, the bond between you changes completely. Number 1. The ritual of offering your hand. When your cats come up to your outstretched hand, something powerful happens in their brain. When you extend your hand and don't force contact, you are, without realizing it, using one of the most powerful ways to build trust in the world of cats. In the wild, cats only exchange scent information with group members they trust. By offering your hand for them to sniff, you're sending a very clear message. I respect your boundaries enough to let you decide whether I'm safe. From your cat's point of view, it's like someone asking permission before stepping into your personal space. That gesture triggers a chain reaction in the brain, very similar to what happens in the human brain when a social bond forms with consent. Dr. Christine Vitale, a feline cognition researcher, found that cats who experience this hand sniff ritual regularly show 62% more approach and bonding behaviors with their humans than cats who don't experience it. And there's a surprising detail. That effect builds over time. Doing this simple gesture every day adds up and strengthens your cat's sense of safety. But there's one point most people don't notice. Timing matters a lot. When you come home is when your cat's ability to read scents is sharper. Those first 30 seconds of the reunion are the moment when your cats are urgently trying to gather clues about where you've been and how you're feeling inside, emotionally. Number 2. The technique of ignoring them the right amount. Here's something that sounds completely backwards to what many people assume. One of the strongest ways to make your cats feel deeply loved is to ignore them on purpose in the right way. Jackson Galaxy, a well-known name in feline behavior, calls this the boring human technique, and research shows it works in a way that's almost shocking. When you walk into a room and immediately go after your cats asking for attention, to them, it can feel like pressure. You become the chaser, and they become the one who has to protect themselves, and their stress hormones spike. But when you walk into a room and start a calm, predictable activity without giving immediate attention to your cats, something striking happens in the way they process emotions. Activity in their fear center drops by up to 47%, according to functional magnetic resonance imaging studies, and then they can finally watch you and size you up on their terms. Dr. Sarah Ellis, co-author of The Trainable Cat, explains, cats are controllers by nature. Suddenly giving that sense of control over social interactions back becomes highly addictive, triggering positive endorphins. But there's a specific way to apply this, and that's where most people get it completely wrong. The key is to create a pattern your cats can recognize by using the same calm activity, like reading, working on your laptop, always in the same spot, every day. That predictability allows your cats to build a very clear sense of when and how they can approach safely. And that leads to the next element, which deeply affects how loved your cats feel. Number 3. The right amount of distance. Your cats have a comfort distance around them that changes throughout the day, like a safety radius that sometimes expands and sometimes shrinks. Learning to notice these space signals is like discovering a secret language. Many people make the critical mistake of thinking these distance preferences are fixed personality traits, like, my cats don't like being held, or my cats are super clingy. The truth is far more nuanced and much more interesting. Research from the Tokyo University of Agriculture revealed that cats maintain 3 different distance zones, and these zones shift depending on their emotional state, the time of day, and more than anything, the level of trust they have in you. There's the social zone, from about 3 to about 7 feet, where observation and light interaction happen. There's the personal zone, from about 12 to about 24 inches, where slow blinks and voice communication feel comfortable. And there's the intimate zone, from N to about 12 inches, where physical contact becomes possible. And there's a position many people find strange. When your cats sit with their back to you, something that to humans can look like disdain or indifference. In reality, they're paying you a huge compliment. That posture, which leaves their spine exposed, is reserved only for someone they trust completely. A study from the University of Lincoln found that 89% of cats only show this back-turned posture with their main attachment figure. And understanding this space dynamic connects directly to the next crucial point for making your cats feel loved. Number 4. Safety rituals. Your cat's wild ancestors survived by following very rigid daily patterns, and that program still runs strongly in the brain of domestic cats. When researchers at the University of California, Davis studied cortisol levels in cats, they found something impressive. Cats with predictable daily interaction patterns had cortisol levels nearly 50% lower than cats with irregular human interaction, regardless of the total amount of attention they received. What that means emotionally for your cats is huge. Predictability becomes safety, and safety is the foundation of love. From an evolutionary standpoint, routine signals to a cat that resources are stable, territory is safe, and they can lower vigilance. Only then can social bonding systems fully activate. The most effective safety ritual combines what Jackson Galaxy calls the hunt, catch, kill, eat sequence with consistent timing. When you involve your cats in interactive play that simulates hunting, hunt, and then immediately offer food, eat, followed by the moment to groom and self-care, and then rest, you recreate the natural cycle their brain was shaped to find deeply satisfying. From your cat's point of view, you stop being just the one who puts down food and become a hunting partner who helps satisfy their deepest instinctive needs. That creates a neurochemical satisfaction response that strengthens their bond with you. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel so whenever I post a new video, you'll always know. Thank you. Number 5. How to say "I love you" without touching. There's a silent conversation happening between you and your cats that many people never notice, and it doesn't depend on physical touch. The slow blink, what researchers now call a cat kiss, may be the most powerful no-contact way to say "I love you" in the feline language. When Dr. Karen McComb from the University of Sussex ran controlled experiments on slow blinking, she found that cats were 42% more likely to approach humans who made this gesture than people who kept a neutral expression. From your cat's point of view, this is deep. A direct stare is a threat in the animal world. So when you deliberately break that fixed gaze with a slow blink, you send a very strong message. I'm choosing to be vulnerable with you. That's the essence of building trust across species. The most surprising finding from functional magnetic resonance imaging studies shows that when cats exchange slow blinks with their humans, the same regions of the brain activate as during mutual grooming between bonded cats. In practice, it's as if you're giving your cats an emotional petting with that gesture. But this no-touch communication goes beyond the eyes. Your voice carries emotional information, and your cats process it in a way you might never expect. A striking study in 2021 revealed that cats develop unique dialects with their primary humans, adjusting sounds and meows to match the frequency patterns of that specific person. From your cat's point of view, this personalized exchange of sounds creates a strong bond. It's as if the two of you have created a private language only you understand. That helps explain why many cats become more talkative over time with humans they trust. They're building a custom-made communication system. Number 6. The secret of bonding through scent. What your cats want most, what truly makes them feel connected to you, is something science has only confirmed recently, and it directly challenges what many people believe. Your cats don't just want your attention, they want your scent. A striking study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that when cats are separated from their humans, having an object that smells like the human reduced stress behaviors by 37% compared to having familiar toys or even treats. That effect was even stronger than having another known human nearby. From your cat's point of view, your scent is the most powerful reminder of safety and connection. When they sleep on your clothes, rub against you, press against your legs, or claim your blanket, they're performing a sophisticated scent-mixing ritual that researchers call group scent, the scent-based equivalent of a family bond. Dr. Nathaniel Hall, director of the Canine Olfaction Research and Education Laboratory, explains, "For cats, scent is identity. When they mix their scent with yours, they create a shared identity, essentially saying, 'We belong together.' That explains why many cats try to stay close during emotional moments. They are literally detecting your emotional state through scent and reacting to it." Now you know why your cats suddenly choose to sleep with you? In the video on the screen, I talk about the real reasons your cats choose to sleep with you. Click on the screen and keep going with me into the incredible world of cats.